Hi there, I'm John from Escapade Bars, and today I'm going to talk you through probably the most famous cocktail of all, the Classic Gin Martini. Now, unlike a lot of the other drinks that we've done, this isn't necessarily a drink for the masses. If you enjoy good quality products and you like the taste of strong alcohol, you're going to love this drink. If on the other hand you want something fruity, sweet, sour, anything like that, this isn't the drink for you guys. But we're going to make it for you because you can't really have any sort of grounding in cocktails and not know how to make a martini in a classic stirred cocktail like this. So, what we've got here, I've just iced up a Boston glass just to get it nice and chilled before I put anything else in it. And then, I'm just going to get rid of the ice. I don't feel bad about throwing ice into the sea, get away with that. So I've got a nice ice cold glass here ready to add everything else to it. Now, every single martini starts this way. Glass full of ice and Noilly Prat. Noilly Prat is a French dry vermouth. It's what we use to aromatise the cocktail. And by that, we're giving it a little bit of depth and a little bit more just subtlety in the flavour just coming through at the end. So we've got our ice in there, and we add on, trying to make sure that we're pouring it over the ice. About half a shot of this. Doesn't actually matter how much you're adding on, as long as it's at least half a shot. It's all gravy. So, we've got it in there, and the purpose of stirring a cocktail is we want to water it down a little bit, and we want to chill it down, and we want to mix the ingredients. But what we don't want to do is to cloud it, or to, certainly in the case of gin, you kind of muddy the flavour of it. With a product like gin, a lot of the flavour in it, and a lot of the way that we taste as human beings is through the smell and through the back of your nose. That's where a lot of the flavour is. And if you shake it, if you're introducing air into this product, you're getting a lot of the subtle aromatics are just going to disappear as soon as you do it. So we're not going to do that, we're going to stir it, and we're going to do it the right way. So, James Bond might like his cocktail shaken and not stirred, but he's an idiot. He might be cool, but he's a big softie, because by shaking it like that, you're watering it down more, you're making it colder so you can barely taste it. This is a proper drinker's drink, and I hope you're going to like it. So, we've got all the ice covered in it there, and now, if you were to have a wet martini, you'd leave it as it is, and you have a higher percentage of Noilly Prat to gin or vodka in your finished cocktail. If you wanted a medium dry, you would take this, take a glass or anything else, and just pour a little bit of it in. So we can see that we've just got rid of it, we've got our ice cubes nicely coated, and we've still got a bit in there. If you wanted a dry martini, a little bit more of it goes in the bin. And if you wanted a bone dry martini, you're really shaking it all out. So all you've got, you can still smell it, you'll still get the flavour of it coming through, but it won't be a massive pungent bit of Noilly Prat. So, that's on there, all that's nicely chilled, and we're going to come in with our gin. Now today, we're using Hendrick's. It's really popular over here, Hendrick's gin. It's a fantastic product. It's got cucumber in it and rose petal, which are unusual botanicals to have in a gin. But we're going to work with it today, because I think it makes a brilliant martini. And if you've not got this at home, it's not the end of the world. Use what you've got, but try and get a decent quality product. So, 2, 3, a full 3 shots of gin are going in this. If I've got to fill this glass, I can't put the same amount of booze in it as I would as a Cosmo or something like that. So, I've got my liquor in there, and once again, I just come through and stir it. There's all sorts of old wives' tales about how many times you're supposed to stir a martini. If you read, it might be the Savoy cocktail book, it's certainly one of the old London hotel cocktail books. It says you're supposed to stir it 16 times anti-clockwise. What a load of rubbish. It depends on how cold your ice is, and it depends how you prefer the drink as a person. For me, I like it to be toned down that little tiny bit more because I really want to taste all the subtleties in the product. So, stirred it and I taste it. Brilliant. Still, not quite cold enough for me. So what I'm going to do, add a couple more bits of ice just to make sure that everything in there is staying nice and cold. Take that one out. A bit carried away. Another couple of stirs, and I know that that's going to be right for me. But as you look at it there, there's no cloudiness, there's no chips, there's no rubbish. You've just got, in essence, a big glass of gin. So, just going to pour it into the glass there. So you've got this crystal clear, super chilled, aromatised, neat product. It's not a drink for everyone, like I say, but if you like it, it's fantastic. Now, your standard garnishes for martinis. You've got lemon zest, you've got lime zest, you've got olives, you've got pickled onions, is in a cocktail called the Gibson. You'd have to be quite a sick puppy to put pickled onions in a cocktail for my liking, but each to his own. So, in this one, we're going to work with the cucumber and the gin, and we've just got a little knot of cucumber that we've sort of peeled, sliced back. It's not a hard garnish to make. If you don't want to mess about with this, whack a slice of cucumber on the side of it. No shame in it whatsoever. But, for me, that is a great version on a dry gin martini. Hope you like it. Cheers.